Today, the World Economic Forum released its annual report into the gender gap. Countries ranked according to how women fare when compared to men on access to education, survival rates and how much they earn. Nordic nations lead when it comes to equality. Yemen and Chad are at the bottom. Overall, the picture is improving as more women enter the workforce and politics, but there's still much to be done. As part of our 100 Women series, I spoke a short time ago to Amber Khan. She's the Senior Communications Director at Women for Women International. You work with the most marginalised women in the world in conflict zones from Rwanda to Iraq to Afghanistan. What do you see as the key to helping women in those countries achieve equality or even partial equality with men?
Well, I think the key is we want to bring women together in a safe space in which they can create relationships and find support so that they can access skills. We believe that the key here is not just identifying women, but recognizing what war does and what conflict does.
So in a country like Iraq, riven by conflict for so many years now, what has worked for women there?
Well, that's fascinating. I just came back from a meeting with two of my colleagues from Iraq, and they were sharing with me after 3 decades of violence how invaluable it has been for women to be able to come together and to learn skills and share and support each other and identify ways to earn an income. I mean, at the end of the day, being able to earn an income is transformative, and we've been doing that.
So how in a country like Rwanda are you helping women to actually earn a living?
Well, and we have a 12-month program, and in that program, women access basic information about numeracy. They learn about finances, how to earn and save money. They learn about health and wellness, and earning an income, earning skills, and learning how to apply those has been something that women have found to be transformative. And in Rwanda, it's actually pretty breathtaking, the scope of progress women make when they come together.
And what do you see as the biggest barrier to women progressing? Is it the lack of education?
You know, it's a combination of factors, but the lack of education and the lack of economic opportunity together make it very difficult for women to overcome the fundamental challenge of being able to support themselves and their families.
And of course, this isn't just about women, it's about men too. How do you bring them into the picture?
Men are critical. In fact, the women in our Nigeria program were the first to tell us in 2002, we can't do this without the support of men. And we began launching engagement programs, inviting the husbands and brothers and fathers of the women in the program to learn about and to hear the same lessons, the same information. And then they began to see the women as partners and value the contributions they were making as opposed to being threatened by it.
And
so
how
it's been very powerful.
For women everywhere, juggling family and work is difficult, but if you're in a conflict zone, it must be virtually impossible. How do you help with that?
You know, that's the psychosocial and emotional support that women offer each other, the trauma and challenge of not only trying to support your family, but trying to deal with the abhorrent, acts of violence that you've either witnessed, and the loss is tremendously isolating. And what we really strive to do, and what we see making a tremendous impact, is when you create a space for women to come together to support each other, they find and tap into that resilience and that power that gives them hope.
Amber Khan, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.